Hey everybody, welcome to Harmon Garage. I'm Aaron, and today I just need a me day. So I'm waiting on parts for other projects that we're working on to get here. Some are ordered, some still need to be ordered, so on and so forth, and can't really do what I need to do on them if I don't have the parts to do it. So I've showed you guys before some of the projects that I personally have around here. And I told you that I have a specific truck that's supposed to be my show truck to take to shows for 2024. Most specifically, the truck gathering in Guthrie, Oklahoma in April. And it's a big project and I haven't even started on it yet. So I need a me day. I can't do much on the other ones because I'm waiting on parts. So here we go. Bringing the 72 C30 up. I still haven't come up with a name for this thing. Maybe I will by the end of the video, but I just don't know what to call it. So there you go. Pops is over here. What did you say?
Evergreen.
There you go. Pops named one. First one he's named. I'm gonna give him the credit for it. He says Evergreen. It's gonna be Evergreen. So here's the 72 C30 Evergreen, and first thing we're gonna do today, get the bed cut off and off of there, which I'm gonna video the best I can, and I'm not really sure how it's gonna go because that's like 1/2 inch steel plate. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm gonna get the torch out and start cutting, and we're gonna see if it comes off somehow or another. All right, so this is a homemade bed on a cab and chassis truck, and it just has pieces of C-channel and angle iron and whatever scrap they had laying around going from the bed down to the frame. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the torch, zip those off all the way down the driver's side. I'll come back over here to the passenger side. I'll zip them off down the passenger side, and then we should be able to go ahead. I might have to cut some taillight wires or something, but I doubt it. And then we'll just go ahead and get this bed off somehow. Okay, got everything cut. All the wiring for the rear lights is in the frame. It's not on the bed at all. So, not quite sure how we're gonna get this bed off, but I know it's gonna involve a chain, probably another truck, and might not turn out well. So, we'll see what happens. Okay, as you may be able to see over there, or over there, we got old RJ the pull truck hooked up to the back of the bed, and I've got my professional pull truck driver all suited up, belted up in the truck. What we're gonna do is Pops is gonna try to tap it a couple times, and I want to just try to get the headache rack on the bed away from the cab, because I know how I want to try to take it the rest of the way off, and I don't want the bed hitting the cab. So for right now, we're just gonna try to tap it a couple times and get it to move back a little and see what happens. So, see how it goes. Fire it up. Hold on. Back up and hit it. A little more. All right. we can go. So we're gonna unhook, move some stuff around. We'll hook back up. All right, I got the chain run across the top, hooked in this side. We're gonna see if we can get it to flip off. We'll see what happens. Cross your fingers we don't damage the cab. Go try it. See what happens. I don't care. I want it off the truck. Got another 2x4 or something? Where's the one you took out? as you saw, we got the bed off of Evergreen, and let's just say it didn't go as planned, but at the end of the day, we didn't do any damage to the truck. We got the bed off, and that was what we wanted to do. I wanted it to just kind of hit the other side, pivot, and flip off, nice and easy. Done in 2 minutes, no problem. Hour and a half later, we got it off, and here it is. So step one of our 2024 show truck Evergreen has been completed, and yeah, so me and Pops are moving stuff around. We're about to drag Evergreen here over onto the wash bay and give it a good thorough cleaning, because if you watch the channel, you know I like to get everything nice and clean before I start working on it. So we're gonna get it over there, get it all sprayed down really good and clean, and yeah, then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, got it over here on the wash bay. Went ahead and taped up the windshield for now, just so I'm not spraying a bunch of unnecessary water inside. And this motor is going to be snatched out of here really soon, so I'm going to go ahead and spray down in here as good as I can, and get the whole outside as good as I can, get it all cleaned up, because I don't like working on stuff that's filthy if I can help it. So why would you sit there and get all nasty and not know what you're getting all over you if you can take 30 minutes and pressure wash it before you get started? So I'm going to fire up the pressure washer, get this whole girl cleaned up. Okay, got the truck all washed up and everything like you saw. Me and Pops got it moved over here. I kind of been filming 2 videos at the same time because I just the way things worked out, so been going back and forth, but now I got the other video all done and I'm just working on this truck. We mentioned to you guys a little earlier in the video that we named it Evergreen, so brought it on up here on the apron last night so we could get ready to pull the motor and tranny out, and we got the hood off, and I went ahead and took this cowl off because this whole area down in here was packed solid with leaves. I wanted to get it out before it did any serious rusting, so we got that all out and cleaned out, got the hood off so we could pull the motor and trans, and I drained the radiator overnight. I just opened it up just a little bit and just let it drip. So but other than that, we got her here, we're ready to pull the motor, and that's what I'm getting started on this morning. So here we go. Okay, I pretty much shut the time lapse off when I got done with the stuff in the engine compartment. I went down, got underneath, got the drive shaft out, pulled the transmission out. I'm running the numbers to see what transmission it is. It's a 4-speed of some kind, but it is not a granny low 4-speed. So I got the numbers off of it. I got my buddy running them for me because he likes to do that stuff, and that way I don't have to take the time to do it. So we got that all out, transmissions all out. Everything is unhooked from the motor as far as I know. If we find something that's not, it'll come off another way. But yeah, so we're ready to, already got the cherry picker and everything hooked up, so we're ready to just start lifting and see how it comes out. The bell house, the transmission didn't have a mount at the back like they normally do. I haven't done a lot of stuff on 67 to 72 trucks, and I don't know what transmission that is, but it's got a cross member right at the back of the motor underneath the bell housing, and the bell housing sits on that cross member and mounts there, and the rest of the transmission just hangs off the back of it. So that's all going to get changed. But anyways, everything's undone. The motor should be ready to just lift up and pull out, and that's what we're going to do. But first, I wanted to show you guys something. I got a new t-shirt design, and it involves this truck. If you're on my social media platforms, you may have already seen a picture of it, but if not, I'm going to show it to you. It's got Harmon Garage in green on the front. Dad, he's showing the back. And on the back, it's got a 72 front end with Evergreen, the name of the truck on it. And yeah, so I'm thinking about selling a couple of them to help fund this build, because it might take a little bit of money to build it, and I've got to have it done by April. So if you guys are interested in an Evergreen Harmon Garage shirt, let me know, and I might do a limited run of them to like I said, get them out and help myself out. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this motor out and see how it goes. Put the big pry bar away. The transmission's not in there, but it still has the mount sitting on that cross member that we got to get out. That's right. All right, well, motor's out. Got it all cleaned up and put on a stand. And a lot of the purpose of getting this truck and what I was doing was because of this motor, because I was told it was a 350 and I needed it for Kermit, the light green short bed out there. Well, I pulled the motor out, cleaned it up, ran the numbers on it. It's a 305. So I like 305s. 305s are good motors, but that truck came with a 350. I'm trying to do a restoration on it, so I need a 350 to put back in it. So I'll keep that motor. I'll use it for something. I'll find something to do with it. But as far as what I wanted it for, it's not gonna work for me. So we'll figure something out. Got Evergreen turned around, cleaned up the floor, pushed it off, cleaned the ground up underneath it real good, turned it around, pushed it back. It's fairly clean in here. Probably gonna have to do an inner fender on this side because it's rotted out from the battery like they always are. Other than that, it looks pretty good. We'll have to get rid of that cross member because we don't need that where we're going. And this purpose of this video was trying to get this tore down, because by the end of this week I want to have this truck back to the point where I can start doing body work and start moving towards putting it back together and building it. So this is basically like a tear down, strip down week. So I don't have much left to do. I want to get this gas tank out because I don't like driving cross country with headaches, and not a big fan of sitting on gas tanks. So that's gonna come out. We'll do something else for a gas tank. I'm not sure what yet, but I'll let you guys know when we get there. So I'm gonna pull this out, and then we gotta cut it somewhere around here, and cut it again somewhere around here, and do some little magic tricks and make this just go away, and then make this and this come and whoop. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get the gas tank out, and then I'll tell you guys what we got going on. All right, so like I just mentioned, I'm getting old. We're going to get this tank out of here, and since I'm not planning on using it, I don't need this line in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a pipe cutter here and cut it close as I can to the floor so it's out of the way.
Hopefully the thing's not full.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Guess I'm gonna have to take these seat belts out too, because somebody cut them. So they're not actually seat belts anymore. Luckily, got some other ones I can put in here. And then I just got clamps all the way around the bottom to have. Pops is gonna go grab me another socket real quick. But there's clamps all the way across the top, all the way across the bottom. Got our fuel sending unit wire. Got some clips here. Well, no, but I probably gotta make you doing that job. Ooh. You pull it towards you. Could be going. Dad, I need your help. I can't lift it. Okay. Other than some cleanup, we don't really got much else to do in here for now. Obviously, we'll come back and it'll get redone, and floor covering and seats, and a little bit of rust repair over there in the floor that needs to be handled. But overall, not too bad. So I think that's going to finish up. Sorry guys, there's some spring over there and I have no idea what the heck it is and I'm trying to figure it out. Anyways, apparently somebody in a box truck wanted to honk at me. I got no idea who that is. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the interior for now. Couple more things I got to do today and then this one will be done. Alright, got all the Evergreens interior all stripped out. Motor and trans is out, radiator's out. Everything's out. Bed's off. It's fairly well cleaned up for now. And that's what I was wanting to get done for this video. So I'm gonna finish this video up here. It's I just like looking at it. It's a cool truck, and the idea I have in my head is really cool to me. So tomorrow I'm shortening the frame to where the bed will fit on it, and I still have to change out rear ends and whatnot, but I can at least get the frame shortened up and possibly set the bed on it, see how it's going to look and what it's going to take to mount, yada yada yada. That'll be the next video that'll come out next week. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one. We got a decent amount done. We actually have our 2024 show truck started, which makes me feel better, because 7 months, I think, if that, 6 months, it's got to be at a show that's 1,000 miles away, whatever. So anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.